Houthi rebels in Yemen fired 2 missiles at the USS Mason, an American warship, this past week. Neither missile hit the ship. Both impacted the water before reaching their target. No damage to the ship was done. No injuries to U.S. sailors sustained. But the fact of the matter is, the Houthi rebels who fired the missiles, they're backed by Iran. Iran believes that this Shiite sect of Muslim rebels are the legitimate rulers of Yemen. The weapons used by the Houthi rebels are provided by Iran, according to U.S. intelligence, though Iran denies sponsoring the group. In response to this attack on the USS Mason, the United States launched Tomahawk missiles into Houthi-controlled territory in Yemen this morning, destroying 3 radar sites. At the same time, Iran sent their own warships to the area, 2 of them, though they claim they did so just to protect trade ships from piracy. Take a look at the U.S. response to the missile attack. That, of course, was footage of the United States warship firing the missiles into Yemen, into the Houthi-controlled territory. And joining me now to discuss this from the Center for Security Policy, the director of the Middle East Peace and Security Project, Alex VanNess. Alex, hi, how are you?
I'm well, Liz. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for being here. Alex, let me dive right into this. So I think perhaps the most significant part of this story, aside from the missiles being fired at the United States ship, was the fact that Iran sent their warships into this same area off the coast of Yemen. At the same time, they did that this morning. Why did they do that if they deny being the ones that arm the Houthi rebels?
Yes, so Iran sent their warships, the Alvan and the Bashar, to the Gulf of Aden, which is just south of Yemen. They did this. They claimed that they sent their warships in to protect their maritime trade routes from growing conflict. But this is a very tricky timing, considering that the Houthis rebels were just attacked by the United States.
Right. Do you think that this is a false front?
Do seem a little bit.
Right. Do you think this is a false front in the sense that Iran is claiming that's what they sent their ships for? But do you expect any confrontation from them?
Well, that area is one of the most heavily used maritime trade routes in the world. So there is a slight legitimate claim. However, it does seem very suspect. And Iran has been much more belligerent in their naval activities over the past year. We remember in January when they took control of a U.S. naval vessel and held 10 American naval officers hostage. And recently, within the summer, you have a situation where Iran was shadowing American ships, resulting in America having to fire warning shots towards Iranian vessels.
Right. And let me ask you, Alex, about these Houthi rebels themselves. Like I said in the introduction, U.S. intelligence says that Iran is the one providing them with weapons. Iran, of course, denies that, but that's no surprise. If Iran is supporting the Houthi rebels, why is that?
Well, the Houthi rebels are a Shiite-based militia group that which the Iranians are predominantly Shia as well. So they do have an ideological connection with each other. And additionally, the Houthi rebels have aligned themselves with groups such as Hezbollah, which is also an Iran proxy. The Houthi rebels have shown themselves to be belligerent towards the Saudi Arabian government, who is the primary force behind fighting the Houthi rebels currently. So the Iranians see the Houthis as a way to broaden their reach for hegemonic power throughout the region.
Right, because like you said, they share that Shiite ideology as the Iranians do. Alex, we're out of time, but thank you so much for being here today. It was great to talk to you. Our next tipping point with John Gabriel is Donald Trump's xenophobic views on illegal immigration, views that are shared by Hillary's running mate, Tim Kaine. We'll be right back.